Welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at The Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading for the month of May. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Cancer, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge, Cancer, for the month of May is the Judgment. Okay. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Swords in reverse. Okay. So for you, Cancer, in the month of May, your biggest challenge is the Judgment. Okay, so the Judgment typically is about realizing something, getting some sort of information, getting some sort of message, some sort of synchronicity that's coming in for you. And the question here now becomes, are you going to be aware of this? Are you going to be aware of some sort of message, some sort of sign that's coming in for you? It may be very challenging, especially during the Mercury retrograde, because we currently are in Mercury retrograde now. So we're going to clarify this. We're going to get more information on this for you in a moment. Now, in the recent past, Cancer, you have the Nine of Cups, you have the Ace of Pentacles, and you have the Tower. Okay. So in the recent past, I do get a sense here that something in your life happened where there was a Tower moment. Okay. So there could have been a breakup. There could have been something with your home. There could have been some sort of shakeup in your life, and something that brought you a lot of satisfaction in the past may have stopped giving you some form of satisfaction. And it looks like some sort of new opportunity came into your life. We're going to talk more about this when we clarify in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Hierophant. Okay. So it looks like in the present moment, there is a huge opportunity for you to have or form some commitment here. Okay. Something here that you're committing to. There could be some sort of important communication that's coming in for you. What I see here that could be, a little challenging for you is there's a lot of options, or there's some sort of confusion that's happening that's creating some sort of illusions here. Okay. We're going to talk more about this when we clarify in a moment. In the near future, you have the Fool, the Magician, and you have the Four of Cups. So in the near future, what I see for you is there's going to be a brand new beginning. We're going to talk about what this brand new beginning means for you when we clarify. You're manifesting this, you're creating this. Now, even though you're manifesting and creating this new beginning, when it finally shows up for you in the near future, you may not even want it. Okay, you may not even want it, because what I see here is the Four of Cups, and the Four of Cups is related to your sign. So there could be a reason why you're choosing to pull your energy back, or why you're choosing not to take someone up on their offer. And we're going to talk more about that. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Swords in reverse. So I feel with the Five of Swords in reverse, there's something that you're no longer fighting for. There's something that you're no longer competing for. It's almost as if you are tired. You're tired of something here that's been really burdensome for you, that's been really just full of drama. Okay. And it looks like you're letting it go in the month of May. So let's get into your reading, Cancer. Let's do some clarification. Let's see what's going on for you. Let's clarify your challenge. Okay, so your challenge is clarified by the Empress, the Eight of Cups, and the World. Okay, so your biggest challenge moving forward in the month of May is the fact that you are done with something. You're walking away from something. There's something, Cancer, that just doesn't bring you the satisfaction that it once did. And a lot of you feel depleted. I'm getting a very strong depleted energy, like drained energy. And something here is closing out in the month of May. I feel like during the time Mercury retrograde finally stationaries and then goes direct, there's something here that is going to show up in your life. There's going to be some sort of sign, synchronicity. It could be a person, place, some sort of opportunity that's coming into your life. And the reason why it's challenging for you is because you may be in a place in your life where comfort is something that you're accustomed to. Comfort is what you truly want in a situation that you're involved in. But either way, your challenge here is to accept that something here is over, that you've chosen to disconnect or walk away from it because you believe you deserve more. And I feel like if you're open to the signs and synchronicities and the realizations that are coming into your life, it is going to lead to a lot of growth for you. But it's important that you're aware of the fact that something here is ending and that you need to start making plans and steps in order to move into a new direction. And that's going to be a big part of your challenge, okay? So let's talk about the recent past. I'm going to clarify the Tower. The Tower here is really popping out to me for you. Tell me more about the Tower for Cancer. You have the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. So it looks like in the recent past, okay, in the recent past, there was an important decision that needed to be made. And I think the important decision that needed to be made here, Cancer, was the fact that a lot of you were maybe choosing others over yourself. Maybe you were putting others before you here in the past. And there was some sort of strong energy here of you feeling like you needed to disconnect from someone, that you wanted to have your independence, that you wanted to focus more on yourself. And there was a choice or a decision that needed to be made, especially in regards to some sort of situation where it just wasn't growing for you anymore. There was something in your life where it could have been a friendship, a relationship, you know, a place where you were living. It was just crumbling and crumbling and crumbling more and more. And I think one of the things that became really important to you, Cancer, in the past was, I need to be happy, right? You may have said to yourself, look, I need to be happy. I need to feel fulfilled within myself. And maybe going off on my own and being on my own is something that I need to do. And because a lot of you made that decision to maybe let something go that wasn't working for you, that ended up breaking down anyways, it looks like a new opportunity came in for you. A new opportunity showed up for you in the past. And it's because you let something go. You let something go here, right? With the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So let's talk about this opportunity that showed up for you in the past. Tell me more about the Ace of Pentacles in the recent past for Cancer. You have the Magician, the Knight of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, so in the recent past, a lot of you started to move into this new direction. I feel like this new direction that's showing up for you in your challenge is something that you already started to do anyways in the past, as you can see here. And the more you started to focus on this new direction and you manifesting this new direction, you started to see the potential here for happiness. You know, certain opportunities started to come in for you. Certain things started to change. You started to feel more lighter, more happy. And I think a lot of you realized that what was really important for you in the past was your happiness. And that's why something here needed to be changed and why a decision had to be made about something that just wasn't functioning for you in the past. Now, in the present moment, it looks like there is an opportunity here for something that you can commit yourself to. You have tons of options, okay? A lot of you are dating right now, or you know, you just have options here. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups in the present moment. I'm also getting for you that if this isn't about options, this is about some of you being in a commitment right now where there's a lot of confusion or there's a lot of uncertainty surrounding a commitment. That's not for all of you, but that's a little bit of a message that I'm getting here as well. Six of Cups, Seven of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. Yes. So a lot of you are afraid that whatever happened in the past may happen again in the present moment. And that's why a lot of you may be keeping your options open. You may be in a place where you are trying to put the past behind you and you're trying to seek some sort of new opportunity. And this is why the Judgment is your challenge, because the Judgment is going to show you through synchronicity. One of the things that I've been noticing Now that Pluto is in Aquarius and we're moving into a new cycle, a lot of things have come to an end recently for many people. There are certain synchronicities, signs and synchronicities that are going to come into your life that are going to show you what you should commit yourself to. And this is what the message is in the present moment for you. The Eight of Wands and the Hierophant. This is about Spirit speaking to you directly and saying, look, there is something here that you can commit yourself to, but you need to listen and watch the signs and synchronicities, because right now you have tons of options. Now that you finally put behind you something from your past, all these options are opening up for you, and it's beautiful. Okay, let's talk more about that. Tell me more about this important message for Cancer in the present moment. You have the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you are in the present moment attracting someone here that wants to work with you, that wants to cooperate with you, that wants to collaborate with you in the present moment. But at the same time, there's this very strong closed off energy, either coming from you or coming from the other person. I do get a sense that this is you. Some of you could have a very strong air placement in your chart, like an Aquarius moon or a Gemini moon or a rising air sign. So this is about you recognizing and realizing that if this is about your work, this is about you attracting the right type of people. Now that you've made room for the right type of people, the right circumstances, the right experiences, they're finally coming in. But you also have to recognize why something needed to come to an end, because some of you may still be in a place where you're trying to put the past behind you, but it's still there. It's still creating this uncertainty. Some of you are still holding on to the past, not physically, but you're holding on to the past emotionally. Like, this happened to me, that happened to me. Well, I don't want it to happen again. I'm not going to open myself up to people. And you have to realize, astrologically, that times are changing now. We're going through a huge change right now. Many people are going through it. And this is about you recognizing what is important to you, what is worth committing to, because not everything is worth committing to, right? And that's what Spirit is trying to tell you, what is worth committing to and what is not. And once you finally put the past behind you, you're going to be able to make room for the connections that are right for you to come into your life. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing in the present moment. Now, in the near future, there's a huge new beginning for you. But with the Fool requires us to what? Take a risk, because the Fool is about the cliff, jumping off that cliff. And it's not literal, it is metaphoric, right? It's not literal. Okay, the Fool is talking about, taking that risk, but being willing to metaphorically take the risk of being able to step outside of our comfort zone. Okay, so what is this brand new beginning all about for you that's coming in for you? You have the Page of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. So in the near future, I do get a sense that you're going to get an important message, phone call, communication that's coming in for you. And I'm really strongly getting with the Page of Swords that you're going to be analyzing this. You're going to be analyzing this to no end in the near future. The only thing that I see you need to be careful of is a lot of you need to be careful of who you're generous with, who you're willing to give your time, your energy, your money to. Some of you are very quick to just give to people, and the right person who is meant to be the person that you're going to give to is going to come into your life, but not everybody is the person that you should be giving to. And that's why you need to be discerning in the near future, because you're manifesting something, Cancer. You're creating something that you want with the Magician here. And you're finally letting go of some sort of drama, some sort of chaos, because it wasn't bringing you happiness. It was making you very, very depressed and sad. And you're finally getting out of that. And you're finally recognizing that now it's time for you to heal, right? So for many of you right now, with Pluto being outside, if you're a rising Cancer, this is going to resonate with you with what I'm about to say to you. If you're a rising Cancer and you had Pluto in your 7th house, well, Pluto has now moved out of your 7th house. So now things feel a little bit different when you deal with people, when you're dealing with the other. It's not the way it used to be. A lot of you are enlightened now, right? So you're manifesting something and you're going to know what is meant for you and what is not meant for you. Tell me more about the Four of Cups in the near future for Cancer. You have the Strength, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Cups. Yeah. So there is new love that's coming in. There's a new opportunity for love to come in. And it's important that you listen to your intuition, because you've overcame so much with the Strength here in the near future that you're no longer feeling like a victim. You're no longer feeling like people are just coming into your life, taking advantage of you. Now you're stronger, okay? And that's part of your manifestation here with the Magician, all right? So let's get some advice for you. Let's see what the advice is. This card's just popping out, Moon in reverse, okay? So you found something out as well in the past as well too, is what it's telling me. So let's get some advice for you and let's see what Spirit wants to tell you. You have the Knight of Wands, the Two of Cups, and you have the World. Yes. So your biggest piece of advice here is not to be afraid to move on with your life, not to be afraid to move to the next level. Sometimes certain relationships in our life need to close out in order for us to make room for new relationships that are going to come in to help us grow and move forward. One of the things that I've noticed during this new cycle with Pluto in Aquarius, especially for you, Cancer, is that your relationships, just like what I just said, okay, and this is confirmation. When the Two of Cups comes out after me talking about relationships, it's a confirmation. So what Spirit is saying is, look, don't feel bad that some sort of relationship has come to an end. Don't feel bad that you've chosen to disconnect from this person, because that's part of your journey. And while you're on this journey of discovering yourself, discovering the things that you love, the things that make you happy, you're going to encounter that which you're manifesting, because you're manifesting that. The only way you can truly be happy and manifest the things that you want is if you're willing to close out old cycles, past relationships, past experiences with certain people that are not on your level anymore, in order to have new experiences. Sometimes people grow apart, and that's part of life, but it doesn't mean that you stop looking for your happiness and you stop moving forward the way that you need to, okay? So Cancer, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.